benefits matrix is a useful tool if you're looking to get consensus in a team or department who have a bunch of projects or tasks or even ideas that you want to prioritise to create an action plan. It's very effective because it's really simple to create. Sessions can be hosted online using something like Mural, or you can easily create the matrix using a pen, paper and some post-it notes. Once you've created your matrix, simply align your projects underneath the horizontal axis. They don't need to be in any order. Start by picking one of your projects and place it in the middle of the importance axis. Then choose another post-it note and have a conversation as a group about that project. In our example, we asked the question, is creating content for a monthly newsletter more or less important than implementing a new CRM? If it's more important, place a post-it note to the right hand side. If it's less important, place a post-it note to the left hand side. That covers the basic principle. Work through each project until they are in order of importance from left to right. Remember, just focus on importance. You're not measuring how difficult the projects are at this point, you're just focusing on how important they are to the business. Now it's time to discuss how difficult your projects are to complete. Start with your lowest importance project and think about how difficult it is going to be to complete. In our example, we take fixing website broken links. This should be relatively simple to complete compared to something like hiring a new team member. We'll put it low down on the difficulty scale. Next, we'll choose conducting client feedback surveys. That's probably going to be a little bit more in depth than fixing broken website links. You've got to create the surveys, select which clients to contact, chase up results, make sense of the data, and then create a report. This is clearly more difficult than fixing broken links, but not as difficult as some of the other projects, such as implementing a CRM. So let's place this somewhere in the middle for now. Repeat this for each project, ranked from lowest to highest. Remember, no two projects should be the same difficulty. Now we can take a look at what these four quadrants represent. The top right quadrant is where your strategic projects sit. For example, the implementation of a new CRM is quite a strategic project because it will release lots of benefits once completed. The bottom right hand corner is where your high return on investment projects are. These are the ones that are not as difficult to complete, but they're quite important. Projects in the bottom left hand corner are not as important, but not that difficult either. So those are your quick wins. The last quadrant is for projects that are seen as less important, yet quite difficult to complete. So you would class these as optional or leave for later. By dividing the matrix up into sections, it allows you to prioritise groups of projects. So rather than focusing on one project at a time, you can prioritise as a group. In our example, we have 3 phases. In phase 1, we're tackling strategic and high return on investment straight away. In phase 2, we're looking at quick wins and strategic projects. And then phase 3 is optional, or we could even choose to leave them altogether. So within less than half an hour, you can have a really useful conversation with your team to decide where your priorities might be. And that's the benefits matrix.